Urmamritam gamaya.
Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityormamritam gamaya.
Asito ma satgamaya, tamaso ma. Sahana vavatu sahana bhunaktu sahaviyam karavavahai tejasvi navadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityo Ma Mritangamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Good morning. So, how many of you heard the program, Save Soil program? Please raise your hands. Not many. Okay. It was a program initiated by Padma Vibhushan Sadguru Jaggi Vasudeva, a very important ecological and spiritual initiative. So I will share my thoughts on that in future. Now, today we have midst two representatives from that organization, Isha Foundation. Mr. Abhiram, he will share about the Save Soil program and how we can participate in that program. It's a very important and ecological initiative. It's important for us and also for the future generations. What you can do for them, please do, please help them, please cooperate with them. Now I ask Abhiram, he will share his thoughts with you and how you can participate in the program and how we can contribute. Okay, over to Sri Abhiram.
Namaskaram to everyone. So, I've been a volunteer for 3 years now in Isha Foundation, and I want to take you through the journey of Save Soil. So, on March 21st this year, Sadhguru started a bike journey that flagged off at London and culminated in Coimbatore. So, this is a 100-day bike journey, a continuous 100-day bike journey of 30,000 kilometers. So, on certain days, he rode more than 10 hours, and one particular day 18 hours continuously. So at the age of 65, somebody taking up such a huge responsibility. But why this madness was the question on everyone's mind, whoever got to know about this journey. Even for me, why? Anybody would think of retirement at that age, spend time with family. So, what is the importance of risking his own life? Why would he do that? Because the top scientist, agricultural scientist, soil scientist in the world are saying that for every 1 second, 1 acre of land is turning into a desert. Do you know that what that means? That means there is no organic content in the soil. So we need to have a minimum of 3 to 6% organic content. That is animal waste, plant waste, everything going into the soil is organic content. If it is not at a minimum level, we call it a desert. It is not capable of producing any food. And in India, the percentage of organic content in agricultural soil is 0.5% in more than 60% of the land. So, as a consequence, we might have a civil war. Why? Because if there is no organic content, less food produce. And in the next 15 years, we might have 40% less food production than today in the entire world. And the population of the world will shoot up to somewhere close to 9.2 billion is the estimate. So food production going down, population going up. What do you think we will eat? Or where will we get the food from? So if somebody has food, you didn't eat for 3 days, what would be your reaction when you see food in their hands? Will you be like, oh, he's happy, he's eating? How many of you can do that? For how many days can you do that? So we might be the ones snatching their food, or somebody snatching from us. Even worse, a civil war means people can get killed over basic necessities. So this is the situation we can face in the next 15 years. But to avoid that and change the course of our future, we have started this movement. So after Sadhguru's bike ride has culminated on June 21st, the volunteers are continuing this movement to spread the message, to give this awareness, to show the people the urgency and the focus this problem needs. So how are we going to solve this? Now we know there is a problem, but how are we going to solve it? Who's owning the agriculture land? You can answer, it's okay. Who is having the agriculture land? Can you see hands? Wow, that's brilliant. So you all come so far from your land. Are you all going to go back and become farmers? If you are, you can raise hands. So you'll continue farming? Excellent. Thank you. So these people are important because these are the people producing our food, aren't they? But today the only issue is now out of the all the raised hands, around 40 to 50% of the hands didn't come back up when I asked the second question. Are they going back to farming? For the ones who didn't raise hands, So imagine in this very classroom, okay, the percentage is wrong, maybe little lesser over here, but I've seen much worse. So 20-25% of the people don't want to become farmers in this very place. Imagine like this everywhere in the world, the percentage of farmers coming down. Then is everyone else capable of producing food? Can you? For how many people? For yourself, your family, your neighbors, community? So individual action is limited, right? As an occupation, farmers are our backbone. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. So soldiers are protecting us from external attack. But without farmers, we will kill each other for food. So the value of farmers is very underrated. They don't have economical status, they don't have a social status. So why would they go back to farming? To change this, we have urged the governments to bring a policy on soil. Why the government? Because if we want to do it on a global level, the government has to get involved. Or else, individual action is good, but it's limited. And not everyone will take it up, right? So, to make this country secure, we need food security. For development, also, we need basics taken care of. So, in this policy, we want to encourage the farmers by giving them incentives, money based, material based incentives. That is, if you increase the organic content, that means directly the quality of food is increasing. So, he should be given some incentive or support to increase the quality of his soil. That is where our health lies. The second thing is to simplify the carbon credit system. So all this carbon dioxide that the plants take in goes into the soil. So as much carbon as the farmer can store in his soil, we will give him incentive, because carbon also increases the quality of produce, increases the quality of soil, and it is directly reducing the global warming. So many of our issues are solved. So this is the second thing. And the third thing is creating a platform of a fair price. So if my farm has 15% organic content and somebody has managed to get 20% organic content in his farm, so he has better quality food, right? So if you did that, you should get a better quality price and a good market, right? Because you are directly supporting the health of this nation. So in these three steps, this is a very simplified version, but in this way, we want the government to bring a policy to encourage the farmers to take up this occupation. And as a success story, in a project called Kaveri Calling, we have in the last 5 years converted farmers into tree-based agriculture. And here they have seen an income rise from 300% to 700%. Suppose say his basic average salary is 10,000 rupees per annum per 1 year into 500%. Is it not worth it? Just making a few simple choices. Now I want to ask, what can we do? Has anyone got an idea? Well, we can all live our life. We don't have to change anything. But there is something very simple, but yet very powerful that you're all carrying with you. Some of you didn't enter the classroom until last moment because of that. You know what that is? Your mobile phone. Everybody was busy with it outside the classroom. So what were you doing on mobile? Social media? WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. So things are trending, going viral over here. Nobody needs a newspaper anymore. Everything is there. So every corner of the world you can reach. You can put a message and people in USA can watch it. So It's only a choice of what we are talking about. Now, if we talk about soil, will it reach the other parts of the world? Nod your head, it's okay. You don't have to answer. Well, in the last 100 days that Sadhguru took up this journey, we have reached 4 billion people on the planet in just 100 days. That is half the population of the world, a little more than half. Only through social media it was possible, or else it would take decades without this powerful tool. So all of you need to do very simple thing. Get on social media and talk about Save Soil. So what to talk about? You can visit savesoil.org, the official website. And also on all these social media platforms, our page is Conscious Planet. Can you all remember this? Conscious Planet. So if you log on to this, you'll get the content that you can post on your social media. But every time you do, you need to post it with the hashtag Save Soil, because hashtag is trending, right? If you search for that hashtag, you can find it anywhere in the world, popular. And on Twitter, if you can post, you can write a letter to the ministers. So this support is to show that in a democracy, what the people are asking is addressed by the government. And this is your step, this is our step towards changing our future. Can you do this one simple thing? Use social media. Thank you very much. You've been very attentive. Thank you once again for this opportunity, Swami. So, one last thing. On Friday, on Saturday, we are riding and we have an event with the farmers in Ibrahimpatnam. So, I already asked Swami, and he was very kind to open up this offer for all of you. If anyone is willing to learn, if anyone from the farming background or otherwise would like to know more and travel with us, it's an open invitation for all of you. I will give my phone number. If you can write it down and share, you can contact me later on, and we can discuss the details. Okay. The number will be passed on to you later on. Thank you. Namaskaram.